Okay, let's go. So we're now getting onto the tram to go to the Biltmore Estate. This is a cute little nice, tram, which takes about 5 to 7 minutes to get to the property.
All right, what's number two? Anybody have any welcome coming? I have a job. I got a good night. All right, good. It'll take about 5 minutes to get it. Yeah, clear. I've got two tickets here. And so
We're
you'll see
now
some
entering the
additional
main gate of the
trucks right
Biltmore
here today.
Estate.
Roll
And
buses
look
and
at
things of that
the
type.
sprawling garden right in front of the property. You'll see it in a minute. I don't know if you all can see, but there is the estate in front of us.
Now be letting it off right down here
Here
at the
you
end of
go, the
this
lush
road.
green and
There's a
then with
small
the
building on
fountain
the
in the
right
middle
that
of
you'll
the
go
garden.
through, and they'll check for tickets and check for weapons right there. When it's time for you to leave, if you'll see that white bus over there, we'll pick you up right there. There's a sign over there
So
that
our
says
driver is
parking
just
lot
giving us
C,
instructions of
and
where
you're in parking
the
lot C.
bus or the tram will
Now,
leave
in order to
to go
have
to the
from that
parking lot
hour and a
again
half
at
to
the
2
end of
hours
our tour. So
to
it's
another
on the opposite
bathroom, we're
side.
working with Biltmore House right now. Originally, there were about 45. But all the bathrooms that work are in this building over here to the right. Also in that building on the right would be 5 retail stores, a bookstore, toy store, and
Here we go. This is the magnificent estate, a castle actually. We're just trying to take it all in. One thing to note is that there are no accessible bathrooms inside. So if you need to use the restroom, make sure that you use the restrooms before you start the indoor tour. There are restrooms available just before the entrance of the property, so you can use that because the tour will definitely take about roughly about 30 minutes, depending on how detailed or how long you all stop at each room or each area. So yeah, make sure you use the restrooms. So before entering the house, we are actually exploring the different types of gardens that the Biltmore Estate has. They have 75 acres of formal and informal gardens adjacent to the house. So this is the sort of the back side of the house, but you can see how green it is. You don't see any building from this view. It's only lush green and just absolutely beautiful. And you can see a setup for a wedding over here, and as you can tell, they do rent out different areas of the property for weddings as well. So they have several gardens throughout the property, and they have these trails as well around the property, so you can actually go on trails like that. And they have a huge vineyard as well. Here you can see they have the conservatory, spring garden and vaulted garden, azalea garden, and then like trails like this around. They actually have some water from water bodies also around the property, and you can also do kayaking on those properties. But there's so much greenery that the the estate is right there, but you can still.
No, the house is right there. This is the estate.
Sorry, the house is right there, but you can still hardly see it. So we're climbing down the stairs towards the different types of gardens that they have. I think the first one we'll visit is the rose garden. And you can see a setup over there, another wedding setup over there. So, like I said, that they do give different areas of the property for weddings. And this is such a beautiful setup, though, just in the middle of all of this pretty garden. In fact, this entire area, this entire walkway, which has the shed overhead, would make an amazing venue for for different events. It could be weddings, it could be baby shower, it could many different events.
So this out here is the rose garden. They have all different colors and different types of roses. Very pretty. They pretty much seem to have all the different colors of roses there are. And this is just one of their gardens, of course. This is the conservatory. This is indoors, it looks like. Wow. As soon as you enter, you can actually you get like the fragrance of the different flowers that are growing over here. Yeah, throughout the walk, we can actually get the fragrances of the different flowers. And this entire area is the conservatory.
And it looks like they have another section actually extending from this section, which is still continues to be a conservatory. And they have cute little garden benches kept in this area. Oh my gosh, so green, so amazing.
So there are no restrooms available inside the house. So there is an area over here where there are restrooms and some like eatery. So if you need to eat or use a restroom before you go inside the house, that would be best, because for the whole time that you're inside the house, won't be able to use the restroom since they're not functional right now.
And recording inside the house is not permitted. So we have taken pictures of the different areas and I'll walk you through those. So this here is a recreational area with like a pool table. And then if we go on ahead, this is the dining area. It has a huge dining table, and each room, as you can see, is humongous. It's very spacious. This is their entire dining table with I'm not sure how many chairs. And this is one of the lobby areas where they've kept some couches and furniture. This is the staircase which extends up to the next level, where there is a library, which is this is just one wall of the library with several books. And then this is the lobby area of the second floor, where it was reserved only for the private family. Here is their family portrait. I've attempted to take a panoramic picture of his bedroom. So this is the master bedroom. This is a closer look of another bedroom. This is her bedroom. That's why you can see a little bit of frills and a fancy looking. This is a nursery, and these three rooms are all on the same floor. Then this is a passage to go to the servant quarter, as they called it, and like the kitchen area as well, where they would be cooking. So this is one of their pantries. This is where their jars and I think cooking vessels were kept. This is another section with another pantry. This is one of the servant rooms, and you'll see several of those. They have some have different designs, so they have or different types of beds, so they are all here. This section is where they kept all the vases and pots. This is again the kitchen area where they would actually cook the dinner or the lunches, breakfast. They had different types of ovens and like wooden ovens. Again, this is one of the main kitchens, which you can see the pots and pans hanging. This is the dining area for the servants. So this is where they would gather for their meals. Then this was the laundry and the press room. You can see the irons kept there. And this is another smaller library with again several books on either sides of the room. And then there were some areas of the house where we were not permitted to enter.
So we came walking from over there after our tour got over, and then if you want to take some good pictures, they have this um, area in front of the Biltmore, exactly in front, and you can come and take pictures and videos. Because you'll see the entire house and the lawn and the fountain from this section. There actually probably was a wedding, and so there's a wedding shoot going on over there on the next level.
And we're back in the tram now, headed back to the car. So the trams or these buses are available every 15 minutes or so. But the drivers will let you all know when they at the time of drop off how the frequency of the buses.